channel. We're going to be playing the back nine of Bay Hill today. Played the front nine last week and posted a video. I'll put a link in the description below to the front nine, and learned a lot about the Flightscope Mevo Plus and E6 Connect, and utilizing an iPad here today. I learned some things about short game, learned some things about the setup, when to use a dot, when not to use a dot. I'll talk you through that throughout the holes and some of the things I've changed. I'm hoping today that the setup will pick up more of the shots. I missed a lot of shots. If you go back and watch that front nine video, I kind of just meshed them all together so you could see how many shots it was taking sometimes. Still haven't quite figured out how it runs out. Does it run out? Does it not run out? So we'll figure it out today. I have not taken this to the range, have not tested this configuration. I'm just kind of hoping that it works out and taking you along with the journey, or along the journey with me. So we're at Bay Hill today, par 4. I did change my profile, so if you watch the front nine video, I think it had me a tee up. I moved it to where I'm always playing the back tees now. That's what I'm more familiar with. Anyways, this is where the tour usually plays it as well. So I know this hole because normally the tour takes it right across this corner here. You can see they have me set up at 251. I still haven't figured out the right tee height utilizing these bird tees. So I'm using the smaller one today. It feels about right. Might actually be a little lower than what I'm used to in a normal round, but in the garage I think I'm swinging a little less with driver. There's plenty of room in here. I've videoed my swing a bunch of times in here to make sure I'm nowhere near any of these walls, but still just consciously it doesn't feel as open. So we're going to try to free up that mind space today, see where we go. So we'll take this one here. It's par 4, number 10. We're going to try to go up and over that bunker on the corner and see if we can find the short grass. Again, TP5X, silver dot pointed right at the target. Here we go. Let's hit pretty good. Come on back. Now come on back. Oh, give me the cart path. Oh, we'll take it. Oh, you can't make that up. I guess I finally got my number, even though we needed the cart path to get there. All right, so that was a little better. I have no idea where that tee went. The bird tees usually stay pretty close, but I don't see it anywhere. I know you guys might be at home like, hey, it's right there. All right, so we'll use a different one on the next shot, or the next time we need driving. What do we got? 71 yards. This is green light special, right? So I think it has it set up just right. Oh yeah, right on top of it. Oh, and it's a forgiving pin. There's a little room left as well. 72 yards. That is just a little bump 56 for me. Sometimes I'll hit the 62 up there, but with an elevated green, I kind of want this one to hit and dance next to the flag. So take my 56, which I forgot I left over here. That is the 62. It's the special. All right, 56. We got 72 yards. Try to throw it in there a little mid-flight, one that'll hop a little short maybe, or hit a little short and hop and check. So 72 yards. Anytime it's uphill, I heard a great tip one time from another pro who said when it's uphill, try to aim for the top of the flag stick. And I always thought that was good because most people come up short on the uphill pitch shots. They get locked into that distance. So obviously I can't see the flag stick in this one, but if I had to imagine, I'd probably say we're going to aim somewhere around that tree. In real life anyway. So today we're going to actually have to just feel it. 72 yards. We probably want this one to fly 65, up 3. It's called 68, 69, 70, somewhere around there. Here we go. Oh, I needed to fly it a little further, but not too bad. Again, coming up a little short on those. Let's see if it's close enough for a gimme. Carried 60, like I said, we need to carry about 5-6 more yards. You can see the 7-yard release I was talking about. Hey, we're inside 20 feet. I do set the putting to 20 feet because it's not great, I'll be honest. Maybe if I get the configuration set up better, I'll change that down to 10 feet. But for now, we're going to leave it at that. So moving on to number 11. All right, here we are at number 11. We've got par 4, 426 yards, dog leg left, water trouble the whole way. I like that the tee set me up right down the middle of the fairway. We're going to take driver. This is not It's not a wide open hole, but at 426 yards, I think we're going to need to put one out there to have any real chance at maybe another birdie. We'll see. This is a hole that if I was playing in a tournament, probably would be a par type hole. Depending on how much that water comes out, maybe I hit hybrid right there where it's a little fatter and short of those bunkers. Leave myself 200 something yards in, but today we're gonna hit driver, and we are gonna hit driver right about there. Actually, yeah, let's do it, huh? All right, we got the tee set up. I found that bird tee from hole 10. It was sitting in the cup. Let's see if we can send one down the middle. Oh, I definitely bailed. Need a draw. The wind's fighting the draw. Hit that one a little better. I like this tee height. That one carried about 275, I guess, maybe 280. Yeah, 281. So I say I like this tee height, and now I lost the tee again, so gonna have to look for that one. All right, I got the ball back here at least. All right, so we got 182. Pins all the way in the back. We are in the rough. Power meter shows about 90% power, so I don't think it's gonna do much. 7-iron for me is usually about 185. So let's switch this over. Oops. Switch this to 7-iron. Put my back in the middle. Yeah. So if it comes up a little short, that's the fattest part of the green. I don't mind. If it gets there, it gets there. So we got 7-iron in hand coming out of the rough. It would be nice to get one close, but we're also going to take our medicine and just try to hit the green and get out of here with par. All right. 7-iron. 183 coming out of the light rough, it looks like. A little toey. Should be okay though. A little deep. I guess I caught a little flyer out of that rough. Actually, if I could take a look at it, it looks like I hit it right there. So, felt a little toey, but overall I think it was actually just a little solid. These Mizuno Pro 223s are very, very forgiving. I got a set of Mizuno MP20 blades that I have been playing that are sitting in the house right now, actually for sale. But switched to these 223s, significantly more forgiving. I found that mishits still go, I'd say 90-95% of this. As you can tell, that one felt a little out on the toe. Looks like I actually caught it closer to center than I thought. Still got past the green. So here we go. Coming out of the rough, this is where I worry about the Flightscope Mevo Plus ability to pick up the shot. Because we're only looking at 25 feet. I mean, that is 8 yards. That is just about the width or length of this garage. So if I was going to hit a little pitch shot to the other end of my garage, especially since I'm going to have to, it's downhill 1 foot 3 inches, I'm going to have to land this like half of that. So I think I have to land this, it's got to be on its way down by the time it hits that net, I think. All right, let's see what happens, huh? See if the Flightscope can pick this up. Oh my God. First of all, I'm shocked it picked it up. Again, changed my configuration setup. Clear path, obviously, all the way here. Tried to make this as flat as possible as well. I'm pretty sure that I caught that landing here, and I think I needed that to be landing down here. And you know, we were really playing out on the course. So that being said, I can't be too upset with those results. It's pretty much the shot I hit. Put this ball back in my pocket. And we've got the Titleist ball now. Again, Titleist ball only because the silver dot. If you're going to be putting, a lot of people are saying, you know, make sure it's a flat surface. I do have a flat surface running all the way from my Flightscope to these mounds. I specifically built this large area out with a platform and put the platform there and the same turf pieces sitting on top, so they're identical, no centimeter difference or anything. But anyways, we got 36 feet here, up 11 inches, I think that says. Yeah, up 11 inches. So I think they say that you pretty much add a foot per inch. We'll call that 47 feet. Subtract a little bit just because that seems like a lot, so we'll call it 44. 44 feet, again, twice the width of this garage, maybe. All right. See if we can get this. All right, didn't get it. I did read another forum say try to back this up. So we'll put this back here. Again, level surface. I know you can't see me, but I'm going to hit this along that same path, so you should see the ball coming. About 15 feet from me to that hole. I need to hit this at least 3 times that, so you'll see it go by quickly. I still don't think I hit it very hard. Yeah, that is a slow putt. Again, I haven't set to 20 feet though, so I mean, it's going to be a par. I don't know if I deserved it after that. But moving on to the next hole. All right, here we are, number 12. Par 5. The water's really not in any type of play. The wind's coming off the left a little bit. It looks like there's a bunker down the left side. There is. So we're going to try to avoid that bunker. Oh, I just put a little Velcro strap underneath my iPad stand. That's where I keep gloves. That way, in this heat box of my garage in good old sunny Florida, my gloves at least will stay dry. All right, so here we go. Silver dot pointing at the screen again. We got driver out. Little wind off the left. Should straighten out the draw. This is one of those I think you can just unload on. There's no real trouble. So we see we try to get one way out there. That was hit really good. Should be drawing over. Oh, I think the wind's pushing it out. Yep. It's about my numbers, about 280, 285 carry. So that's a good drive for me. The wind held out my draw. Club face was a little open, inside out path. Side spin. Huh. All right. Maybe I didn't draw that one as much as I thought. That's what I love about the Mevo Plus, the data it gives you. Felt like I made my normal draw swing. Guess I dropped it in a little low and pushed it out to the right. And that is a miss that I have when I'm seeking power. All right, so we got slight rough, 90% again. We got 255. There's bunkers in front of this green. You know, it's funny, I just saw JT, Justin Thomas, yesterday, PGA Championship, lay up in the first playoff hole because he was in the rough. I think this rough's going to be a little more forgiving than the rough that he was dealing with. But we're just going to take a hybrid here, and my hybrid carries right around 250 to 255, which is the number that we've got here. 3-wood is a little unpredictable. Still trying to figure out a shaft combination for it. It is a stealth 3-wood. It's a bomber. I mean, off the deck it's 275, 280. Off the tee it's 290, 300. Many of you might wonder why I have driver. I have a driver fitting in 2 weeks. Looking forward to get a driver that gives me a gap between my 3-wood and my driver. So anyways, for now we've got 256. It is uphill. I've got hybrid in hand. I don't expect this to get, you know, maybe front edge, maybe front bunker. I am going to take a rip at it though. Came out a little low on the face. Yeah, right into that bunker, I bet. Oh, be short maybe? Get lucky? Yeah. A little low on the face is what I expected. But again, I love this spot. I don't know how it's going to turn out here on the simulator. I love bunkers. I love when I have a bunker that I can play a little chunk and run. There's plenty of green here just to get it on top and let it trickle itself out. But we'll have to figure out how this works. So 52 feet, that's 14 yards. I'm guessing I need to just land this about right right there, just based on the way some of these have rolled out in the past, which is 41 feet. Sorry, my math is wrong. That's 17 yards, not 14 yards. 42 feet would be 14 yards. So that's the number we're looking for. 14 yards in the air. Power shows almost nothing, but again, I'm going to play this where if it's 14 with power nothing, I'm going to play at 16. I'm not going to try to goose this. Oh, that's a beauty. Don't do it to him. I gotta say, that picked it up well. Maybe the flop shots are where it's at. It's gonna be an auto putt. I think that's another birdie. Sorry for my voice cracking there. Yeah, so that's in the hole. All right. And that takes us to, it says 1 under. All right, so we're at number 13 here at Bay Hill. This is a short par 4. It's only 370. It's a semi-island green though, so it's not a driver hole, but you want to get as close as you can. 262, wind in the face a little bit. We're probably just going to hit a hybrid here. Really, I love this club, and I've got this tiny bird tee for par 3s and irons, and what do you know? Let's use it for the hybrid. All right. Again, not a hole you want to get overly aggressive on. Everything here is in the wedge that comes in the second shot. You got this set at 262, set 250, 255 is what the hybrid does. Off the tee, maybe it goes to that 260 number. It is downhill 2 feet. I can't imagine that's a ton of extra carry, but it shouldn't bring water into play at all. Shouldn't bring into the fairway into play at all. You know, I can imagine a lot of guys on tour maybe laying back short of these bunkers. You know, when you're hitting 4-iron, hybrid, 3-iron, probably just splitting bunkers anyways, but we'll see. We're going to go ahead and hit hybrid and bring bunkers into play, but try to just hit it nice and straight. Should be turning over, usually does. Guess I blocked it a bit again. That's 2 back-to-back blocks. As soon as I didn't get the carry I wanted, it makes sense. Hey, stay short of the bunker. I guess we'll take it. Club face 4.5 degrees open. Club path inside out 2.6. All right. Have to check that out on the video later. All right, 31 yards, 2 feet downhill. A little bit of wind in the face. This is a bad number for me. So for those that are watching, 131 is not a great number for me. Gap wedge tops out right around 120, 125. Pitching wedge with these new 223s is going about 145, sometimes 150 if I really turn one over. So 130 is a gap. 130 is a gap for me. I need to get a gap wedge. That's more about that 50-degree gap wedge as opposed to that 52. So haven't figured out how I'm going to set the setup of the bag yet. But for now, we are in the fairway. So this is a full 130. That being said, maybe we do want to hit the gap wedge. Let's just see what it is to clear. So we got 118 to clear. We do have pitching wedge. All right, I'm going to try to just hit a little flighted pitching wedge up there. Something that takes a little bit of it off. That way, we're not nuking this over the green. Silver dot pointed at target. Here we go. Little open stance on these, just so I can clear the body since the swing's not full. I'm just going to try to hit a little knockdown cut towards that flag. Right there. Please stay. Yeah, that's a good shot for me. Didn't cut as much as I want, but that is a good distance, good control. Again, always pin high is good. We'll see if we're close enough for the auto putt. Oh no, we're going to putt again. 22 feet, just outside of the free birdie. So using what we learned, we're going to move this ball back to the ramp. I guess I'll call it the ramp. It's really just a little walkway for the Mevo to be on the same surface. That's right. No silver dot on the putting ball, which is right here. So we've got 22 feet 2 inches. From here to that cup is up 12. So we need it to be going with a little pace. I think I hit that last putt 22-ish feet, thinking I killed it, so. Come on, come on. Oh! Still hit that a little hard. 6 feet coming back. Mevo's gonna give that to me. And we're gonna move on to the next hole. All right, we're at number 14 here, our first par 3 on this side, if my memory serves me correctly. We're looking at 219 yards, slightly uphill. Oh, I remember this hole. Yeah, last time I played it, ended up, no, I was on the green. 2 of my buddies were over here though, and got a little bet going on about getting up and down. It's a good time. Anyways, we're at 219, slightly uphill. The wind is pushing left to right. Last time that happened, I was unable to turn it over, but I think I also just didn't quite close the face up. So anyway, 619 uphill. That is a full iron for me. Full iron usually carries about 220, 225, and uphill, although the wind is helping. We got to make a decision here. Do we want to play this to the middle of the green, or do we want to try to get real close? Let's see what the middle of the green looks like. So, I don't know if you can see, middle of the green is 201.5. We're actually going to switch, knowing that. This is why it's good to think through the shot. You don't want to bring long into play. You want to putt here on this par 3. It's not an easy little hole. Finding what it is to the middle, it's 5 iron. 201, it's probably a 6 iron, but it's slightly uphill. 5 iron is going to go about 210, probably 201 with the uphill, and maybe it'll push it back to that flag. But this should keep long out of play, which is ideal. So here we go, just make a good swing, 5 iron. Try to hit a tiny little draw just to hold that wind. It is not going to draw back enough to be a good distance. Sit, sit. It was hit too good. Carry 217, distance 223. Dang it. All right, back to the bunkers. And that is unfortunate. I said you do not want to go long here. Thought I took the right club. The wind got a hold of it. You never want to get upset for hitting a good shot, but that was unfortunate. Anyways, 25 feet here, coming out of the bunker. Power shows almost nothing. I'm not even going to worry about it because it might be hard to tell, but my ball's right here. I only want to get this here. I can kind of see that these are all going down and away from me, so I'm just going to try to get this started. This is going to be such a soft shot. It's going to be interesting to see if the Mevo picks this up. I'm lucky that hit the flag. Wow, I'm lucky that hit the flag. That should be good enough for par. Yeah, auto putt, okay. Moving on to the next hole. All right, so here we are, number 15, par 4. Dogleg right. There's plenty of room to cut the corner up here. I remember when I played this hole last, I didn't realize there's more bail room on the right side than you think. So, anyways, we're gonna take driver. We're gonna give it a go. Still at 1 under. Need to get another birdie in here to make the afternoon pretty good. All right, got driver. Dot pointed at it, lined over that bunker. Should not be able to get to 303, especially with wind in the face. That was a big push. Get lucky. I hit it solid, but it was pushed. Yeah, 290 carry. That's usually what happens, right? You push, all that power goes out to the right. All right, 289 carry, 292 distance, 170 ball. Hey, flatbed speeds up to 115. We're getting there. A little warmer. All right, 109. Coming out of the rough. Again, the rough's not really doing much today. 52 degree in hand, pin in the back. So again, let's find out what that number is to the middle. About 100 to the middle, okay. So, I got a gap wedge here. I'm going to try to hit a very similar shot to that pitching wedge I hit earlier. Just going to try to accelerate through a little knockdown, let the wind kind of cut it back over to the right side, to the middle, and yeah, hopefully get good distance here. Would be nice to get an auto gimme birdie. 109. Oh, don't miss left. That was such a good distance controlled shot too. 111. We'll see where that landed. What did that carry? Oh! 108. Would have been one hop and stop. Great backspin numbers. Let's see if we can get up and down. So far, I gotta say, the Mevo Plus has been doing a great job picking up these short game shots. It is very finicky though. I missed one a little earlier, and I realized my mat had actually moved a little bit, and where I put the ball, it's about 4 inches away. I don't even think it was in line with the Flightscope. So I got to be conscious about that as the round goes on. Another short-sided. Oh, there's plenty of green actually. I apologize. So 32 feet, that's 10 yards. We want to land at about 5 yards. Get with a lob wedge or a sand wedge, your release is going to be about the same as you carry, depending on your trajectory. But that's a good rule of thumb. Breaking hard to the right, a little downhill. Let's see if we can just nestle one of these up there real nice and cozy. Oh God, just crushed it. Be within 20 feet. Let me get par, move on. Carried 32 yards. So I carried it the length of the shot, I think. I think that's what it said. 14 feet away. That's, let's call that mini tour acceptable. Not even mini tour acceptable. Maybe high school acceptable. Who knows? These kids are good. All right, next hole. All right, coming up to 16 here. It's par 5. We've got 507 yards. Pretty wide open up there. It's got us aimed up right down the middle of the fairway. So we're just going to take driver. We're going to get a hold of one here, and hopefully make that birdie, give us a little cushion as we come into the final 2 holes. Tough par 3 ahead, and very tough finishing hole. A lot of memorable shots from there. All right, 507. Wind coming from the left, 10 feet downhill. Gonna let this one go. I don't think that bunker up there on the left is reachable. I'm at 273. Oh, that was pretty good. Oops. I don't know why I dropped the driver. It wasn't that good. Yeah, 293 carry. Maybe I dropped the driver because of that. 294 on the dot, total distance 115, ball speed 7. God, it's pretty good. I'd like to see it spin down just a little bit. I think I'm losing maybe 5-10 yards there, but hey, you can't complain. All right, we got 213 left. Yeah, 213 left. We got to go up over some water. Looks like there's a little tree actually in our line. I don't think it's going to bother us. We got 191 to the center. Wind is helping. That's going to be a 6-iron actually. Yeah, 6-iron should have no problems getting up over that tree. Aim just over the left side of it so that way the wind can bring it back a little bit. I'm going to try my best not to turn this one over to the left. See if we can just hit a stock 6-iron, let the wind cut it up there. I mean, I shoved that. I felt it as soon as I hit it. Just a big shove. thought I needed to kill it. I'm really getting over, not staying back and turning. I'm really kind of sliding, which you never want to do. That's where that block comes from. All right, it's going to take something special here, huh? Back in the bunker again. Just been full of bunkers. And even when I play, I don't use my glove within about 50 yards or so. I really like to feel everything. All right, so 46 feet, that's 15 yards. Again, I'm gonna try to just hit a soft one about right here. I haven't hit one short yet, so we got the dot pointed right at the screen. And let's just give it a little soft little flop. Oh, we got away with it. I don't think that's what I did. But I don't know with the bunkers. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to get a gimme birdie, which is good enough for me. 18.9 carry. Club face, yeah, I didn't get any club data. That makes sense. Shot gimme, hey, 7 feet. 7 feet is acceptable. I don't care what tour you're on. 7 feet from the bunker. That's pretty good. All right, next hole. We're at 17 at Bay Hill, one of the classic finishing holes. A lot of the Arnold Palmer Invitationals have been won and lost here. That's a 5-iron. All right, we got 5-iron. We got the small tee, my favorite little tee. Because you don't just try to do a little lazy one, get it to trickle on down to the hole. Forgot who said it, so I don't want to misquote the wrong golfer. It's one of the legendary guys. Could have been Truvino, Gary Player, like one of those things. I apologize if it wasn't one of them. Somebody once said, always tee it up when you get a chance to. Didn't understand why on par 3. Try to do a little lazy one directly off the deck. Trickle on down to the hole. To each their own. I agree though. Tee it up. Makes the ball completely exposed. Missed hits are not nearly as punished. 214.8. We got 5-iron out. Wind a little in the face. We're aimed up right at the flag. Let's see if we can close out. We got 2 under so far. So pretty good round for reconfiguring the Flightscope. All right, so we got it set to about 47 feet. I'm going to try to hit a little soft one up there, get it to trickle and release down to the hole. Why aren't you picking this up? That is running. I'm extremely thrilled with the shot, but that ran out a lot more than I thought. I might have to check these greens. 30 carry total, 60 feet. Like I said, it's usually 1-to-1, but that's even further. Coming out of the sand with plenty of spin. Either way, we got up and down. We still got 2 shots cushion to break par today, or 1 shot to break par, 2 shots to shoot par or better. Let's move on to 18. All right, so here we are at 18. Tough finishing hole. One of my favorites to watch, obviously, because it closes out the Arnold Palmer. And we're looking at 275. And it looks like 315 brings that water into play. So even with the wind help, we don't have to worry about that today. So we're going to take driver and try to close out Bay Hill here. We got silver dye. There we go. Lined up. Wind just helping off the left a little bit. Try to rip one down there. See if we can give ourselves an easy shot into the screen. Stay in the fairway. So I lost the other tee. Had to use the bigger one. Caught a little high on the face. By doing so, the short one popped out, which is the one I like. I don't know where it was hiding, somewhere behind the net. Either way, we're in the fairway, left side of the fairway, which is where you see a lot of the guys end up on this hole trying to avoid that water. All right. So we have got 175 left on this hole. Wind helping a little bit. That's going to be an 8-iron. And we are going to do our best to stick this within 20 feet and get that auto putt. Let me see where the flag is at. I can't quite tell. Oh, this is an easy flag. It wasn't Sunday flag. Again, if anybody knows how to reset this, let me know. 171.5. So 175.3, a little wind coming off the left. I've got 8-iron in hand, which is going to be a solid 8-iron for me. And I'm going to try to turn it into that breeze just a little bit. Turn it away from that water. Shouldn't, I mean, with the flag right there, we shouldn't even be going over the top of the water. Should just take a straight dead aim, let it draw, hold the wind. Yeah, that's perfect. Here we go. 8-iron. Turn it over just a bit. Turn over. Oh, come on, give me the birdie. 176 carry, perfect. Open club face, outside in. So that is the end of our round. Where did we end up? 33, 3 under, net 34. Like I said, playing at a plus 1.6 right now. So we'll take it. I don't know what that dot means. Oh, that's where I gave a shot up, maybe? Is that how that works? 14th handicap's where I gave a shot up? I don't get that, but not sure what that dot means next to my 4 here. If you know, please comment below. Let me know what that dot means. Yeah, I'll take the round. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching. And hopefully the dongle will come in and we can hook this up to the projector and I can give you the screen captured at the same time. Until then, keep watching. And yeah, who needs a tagline?